no further ado, man, I'm gonna bring in my boy 30 Rock, man. Good. How you doing, bro? Good, man. Right. Let's just hop right into it, bro. Where exactly are you from, bro?
I'm from New York.
You talking about like you was born or you was raised there?
I was born in the Bronx and semi-raised. And then I came here and then like lived out the rest of my life here for real.
So at what point you got here? Like
I would say like, yeah, elementary actually.
Elementary?
Yeah, I moved to the south side first. Where did I go? Stonewall Elementary. Stonewall Elementary.
Stonewall Tell. Then I've been over there. I know. Yeah.
South side. And then I moved to the east side.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on the east side for a minute.
So your family from New York, man?
No, my family from Antigua.
So at what point did you start like making music, or what did that become a thing for you, know?
Let me see. I was in high school. I was in the marching band.
Mm-hmm.
I played trumpet in middle school. And I was playing in middle school and high school because they needed like middle school players too. And then high school I played all percussion instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So was you like somebody put you on in your family or just something?
Nah, I just got kicked off the baseball team.
For what?
Skipping practice.
What?
Yeah. And then my mom, I was playing baseball at the time, but she couldn't find no like good AAU team or nothing for me to like join and stuff like that. So I was just in school, had nothing else to do. All my homeboys was in band, so I was just like, shit, you good.
Alright, so boom. So what was your first remnants of like Fruity Loops? Hold on, no. What as far as not program though? What was your first program that you?
My first program was Fruit Loops.
Okay.
My boy Corey, like I literally used to go to his house every day during the summertime. It's crazy because it was like 10 of us. We all used to be like called the brothers or whatever, but only like he was making beats.
Yeah.
So he was like, bro, come to the crib one day. So I pulled up on him, and he was just on this program. And I used to be like, damn, that shit fire. I ain't know nothing about it. And then like one snowstorm we had that Atlanta had, I was just stuck over there. And I was like, man, let me just try this shit. Got on that bitch and started making beats. And he was like, yo, some nigga in, I want to say Wisconsin or some weird ass place, was like, bro, send us some beats. I sent us some beats. And that nigga sent us $1,000. And I was like, I'm like, fuck this shit. Because nigga, I was working at like this spot called Sweet Tomatoes.
Like, restaurant?
Yeah, it was in Perimeter. So I was over there working for a little bit.
How much was you making over there?
Shit. Your rent. Your rent. And like at this time, like bro, literally like all my brothers was like party promoters. So he was the only nigga who made beats. All the rest of my niggas were party promoters. So like we used to like get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, go to work, and leave work, and then get home 5, 6. You know, make a couple beats, and then we out partying. You know what I'm saying? Networking and shit like that.
So how often was Buddy buying beats, or was that just like a one-time situation?
Nah, he was buying beats for sure. Like I want to say every month.
And this was like the start of you making beats.
Yeah, this was the start of making beats. So bro was really like showing me how to.
So was you good back then, bro?
I mean, I was straight. I was learning. I used to watch all y'all nigga videos. You know what I'm saying?
So what episode you started on there?
Nigga, that had to like 7.
Really? That sound over there.
Some shit like that, bro.
I started on 3, so
yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? Like
7 was new technology for me.
7 was new technology.
I was like, what the fuck? Hey, hold on.
Nigga,
bro.
it was so crazy. I remember when niggas couldn't even save the project.
Yeah.
Citrus.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, if you made that shit, you had to export that bitch right then and there. So it was like, nigga, we came a long way. And like, just going out every night, just networking with niggas and shit like that. And just being outside, that's how, I became who I am today.
From the time that you started making beats, like, when was the time that you felt like you was actually fired at like making beats and stuff?
Shit, I want to say like when everybody in the city was really fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Q, remember Q was like one of the first niggas to like. That's why I really got my first major check. You know what I'm saying?
Cause all right, that's how I remember how I met you though. But how did you and Q link up though? Cause you know me and Q was tight.
Yeah, Q was.
That's still my boy. That's still my boy.
I'm trying to think. I want to say it was me, GT. We was making beats. Who the fuck?
Oh yeah, GT.
Yeah. I want to say me and GT was making beats, and then I want to say I don't know. He found Q. Somebody found Q. I don't know how that shit went, but we just ended up locking in with him. And then remember, that's when I pulled up on you at the crib that one time.
Yeah, okay.
And that's how all that happened. Like,
Dang, so I had thought that you and Q had already been working like long before.
Nah, I had literally just had met him. Real.
Dang, that's crazy, bro. Nah, I remember that shit though.
So like that's how that shit happened. That was like one of my first major checks right there. You know what I'm saying? From Q. And then shit started going up from there.
Man, if you don't mind me asking, how much was that shit?
Man, that shit was you know that shit. You know how that shit go, bro.
I mean, I know.
At first,
You just gotta give them a little insight just so they
you know, they start you off at what that 1,200, that 1,300 right there, that 1,000. You know, they start you right there. Then the more you get, better. Then you know you go
1,200, 25,
2,000. Okay, then you get that. So it was like around there.
Yeah.
It was for sure around there. But nigga, that was a time though. That was seriously a time. I was still working and everything.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so when I met you, you still working?
I was for sure still working. Nigga, when I got with my first time meeting Mike, like shout out to the bro Mike. But like my first time meeting Mike, I remember that nigga was like, we was in the session with 2-9. And we was there all night and that nigga was just playing beats. I guess we was wrapping up the album or whatever. And I was just sitting back there. It was like, I looked at the time, it was like 4 o'clock. I was like, bro, I had to work for like an hour. He was like, bro, you got some beats. It was like, shit, you trying to pull up on 2 Chainz? Nigga, at this time, it's like 7:38. I'm supposed to be at work.
In the morning?
In the morning, bro. In the morning. So, like, all this was going on while I still had a job.
Hold on. You missed work that day?
Nah, I went to work. For sure went to work still. It was on my head, but
what they said to you?
I mean, they couldn't really say much because I told them what I was trying to do from jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it was a good ass job, but I had to tell them, like, listen, I used to leave work and go to New York, hop on a flight and go to New York if I had to. Like, mid work, like, look, sorry, but this is what I'm trying to do. Yeah. And then I had, like, my mentor, she used to work there, and she used to tell me that music was just a hobby. I was like, all right, I'm gonna show you. Just give me some time.
What was your first official placement to you?
My first official placement to me, damn, that's a good question.
The shit that made you be like, damn, yeah, this shit about to go up.
Oh, damn, that's a good question. I want to say it was something I did at camp or Guapo. Somebody, bro. It was one of them niggas.
You know the name of the song?
Bro, I don't remember that shit, bro. That's the crazy part about it. I don't remember.
You don't remember the first song that made you be like...
Nah, because, bro...
What was the song that made you be like, okay, this shit real? This is my job now.
That was the T-Wayne Nasty Freestyle. But really, it was the Nasty Freestyle. Everybody know the original one first, but T-Wayne went and did a remix, and then that's how that shit just went crazy.
So this is like the first one though. So this one got your first like real check, like a real check.
For sure.
Was this after all the Q stuff right here?
This was around the same time. Like this was all going at the same time. Keep in mind, I'm still working, and both of those shits was on the radio.
So after this, it was like you walking in studios now.
For sure, I was walking in studios. That's when I just signed my deal with Mike.
Oh, you had signed your deal with Mike?
Like right after this.
Right after this?
Like right after this. Nigga in Patchwork. Well, Twin Peaks.
How'd you link up with Mike?
Sway Lee and Ray Sherman, Sway and Jimmy, both of them.
You was working with them before you?
Nah, I was at work and my boy Twan, who helped me start 1209. He hit me. I was at work and he hit me. He was like, "Bro, Sway Lee looking for beats. Ray Sherman looking for beats." And I was like, "Shit, I bet." Nigga, I hopped out, ran downstairs. I was driving a Honda. I pulled the Honda closest to the building so I could get the Wi-Fi. Got the Wi-Fi. Loaded the beats. Migo hit me, which is Shrun manager. Yeah. Hit me and was like, "Bro, I'm trying to fuck with you." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Man, whatever, bro." Like, alright. He was like, "Bro, I'm gonna hit you in a week." I'm like, "Yeah, alright."
You had just sent the beats over.
Yeah.
And he had just caught hit.
He hit me like that same day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got home, he hit me that same day. He was like, "Bro, I'm trying to fuck with you." And I'm like, "Alright, just let me know I'm here." You know what I'm saying? But the whole time we had the same lawyer. Me and Mike had the same lawyer. So like we were in the same network, you know what I'm saying? Like in the same circle. We never really crossed that path or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess Sway, well, both of them niggas, Jimmy and I just keep saying Sway, I don't know why I keep saying Sway, but Ray Sherman played the beats for Mike. And Mike was like, "Who's this young nigga? I wanna meet him." And then that's how I ended up at the studio with the nigga Mike at 6 o'clock in the morning, about to miss work.
Oh damn, that all happened.
Everything just like lined up And then Mike called me, was like, bro, pull up to the studio. And he was like, bro, I'm trying to sign you. And I was like, I bet. And we just did it.
That's
You know what
hard.
I'm saying? Created history.
So all of this still though, have you ever used hardware and stuff, or was it
Sure.
Okay, cool. So, but on the fly, you just free loop and stuff.
Yeah, on the fly was using Fruit Loops, but I made a change. I used Logic and MPC, and that's how I made Rake It Up. The funniest thing about that shit was I didn't even bro, I made that beat from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard the Too Short song ever in my life.
So
then from there we just created, me and Mike, we just went and created King's Dead after that shit. Like, nigga, that's what I'm saying, me and Mike was slapping niggas, bro. We was going crazy, bro.
man, y'all I ain't gonna lie, when I'm hearing that you was doing all this shit, I'm like, damn, 30 Rock doing all this shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga going crazy, bro.
Bro.
Not saying that you weren't able to. I was just more surprised, like, damn, this shit crazy as hell, bro. You heard it before it came out, or you heard it when it came out?
Nah, I heard it when it came out. That nigga Mike called me, was like, hell yeah, man, we got one on the Black Panther album. And I was like, oh shit, I was like, I bet. Then it came out, and I was like, oh damn, okay. We ended up winning the Grammy off that motherfucker though.
Oh, you got a Grammy, my boy.
So,
Oh, damn, that boy got a Grammy, motherfucker. He should brought that bitch through.
Yeah, we got a Grammy off that motherfucker. Man, shit, man. We just going crazy, bro.
I know the money was flowing though, but was it crazy yet?
It had just got a little crazy. You know, I want to say then I just started seeing like the 100,000.
Around
Around that time.
Okay.
Around that time, I started seeing 100,000.
First 100,000 ain't nothing like that.
It ain't nothing like it, bro. Can you look at like what?
You look at that comedy down the
Man,
last tennis and
listen,
shit.
we ain't got me a Benz
Suicide.
truck.
Went crazy.
We ain't got a Benz truck.
What? That bitch said 6 figures. I was like, nah, it's up.
Yeah, I ain't got a truck and a house. And I was thugging it there for a little bit. I was like, okay, I ain't gonna spend no money. Got a little jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. It was just enough. Made sure my family was straight. And we had enough money to live off.
Right. That's the plan.
That was the plan.
How did Ye get to you?
He just called me, like, looking for me type shit.
Yeah. Brought your phone?
Ryan Price, who is over one chapel,
Yeah.
called me and was like, yo, they want you to come up to the studio. Nigga, we an hour and some change away.
From where?
Where the studio at? So nigga, we jump in the car, we get there, we just missed him. But his engineer was like, shit, play some beats.
What you doing about it?
I did Praise God and Off the Grid.
Oh wow, yeah.
So I did 2 in there, and but like all that shit like took place. Like all this is happening at one time, bro.
But the box is out. It's not out yet.
Nah, I won't say the box was out when I went to go live with Ye. The box was out.
Okay.
Nigga, the box was out. Met with Ye. I went to Wyoming, all types of shit. Came back home. Shout out to my young niggas in who co-produced on this motherfucker.
On this song with you?
Yeah. Shout out to Dez too.
This.
Dez, right?
You know, this one.
So like we all cooked up on that, and then you know that was that. And Donna came, and nigga was going crazy with Donna. Box was still going crazy.
So that beat was all from scratch.
From scratch.
Yeah.
From scratch, right then and there. Literally. That week we made 2 beats that ended up on that one project. So nigga sent it to Kiefer. Kiefer was like, nigga, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Kiefer hit me and was like, yo, tuck this. Like just put that away from me real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. Then, you know, of course, the paperwork come, everything come. We like, okay, cool.
Oh, so it went from you sending the beat to the paperwork.
Like, nigga, Roddy recorded on it. They knew, like, Roddy knew, he said he knew what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. Keep it hitting. He was like, bro, put the beat to the side. This is going on the project. Because we had 2 other songs on the project prior to the box and Gold Dice.
Okay.
And the 2 songs we did, the 2 other beats I sent replaced.
Okay, replaced
The other 2 that was
Okay.
on there. And that's how that came about. And then, shit, they hit me with the paperwork, cool. The album about to drop. I listened to it that night because we was like on some shit y'all on, you know, come in here and just vibe out, listen to niggas' albums, give a review type shit. And the album came out, we listened to it. I was like, alright, cool. I had like roll dice more than I liked the box originally. I woke up the next morning and that shit was everywhere. Like, just going viral, just everywhere. And I'm like, okay. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, this different. You know, I ain't never seen this. Out of all the records I done did, I'm like, I ain't never seen this type of effect.
Yeah.
And nigga, the shit just kept going up, kept going up. Next thing you know, Billboard. You know, next thing you know, video come out. It's like everything was just going. Like I want to say it went gold every month that it was out. Kind of sort of like it went gold and then platinum. It went platinum every month that it was damn near out for sure. I want to say.
Damn.
I know how y'all niggas be looking at this shit, but
Nah.
I want to say that. And then it went diamond.
Yeah. That's your first diamond record.
That's my first diamond record.
How long did it take for that record to go diamond?
I don't know. Maybe a year, 2.
Damn, bro. So, I mean that record, that record recouped pretty quick then.
Pretty quick. That's when I seen that big motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I seen that motherfucker that I've been working hard for. You know what I'm saying? That's when you like, oh nah, this shit probably paid off. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Give me one that you think that people don't know that you did. That's probably like one of your favorites though.
Trouble in the Weekend.
First I had the Weekend on one of them. I ain't gonna lie, hey, this record was going hard in my mind.
That was my shit. Like, that was my shit for real.
This was hard right
That was my shit.
It's like one of your favorite records.
That was one of my favorite ones I did. It's it's hella more shit for sure, but like that was one that like on my up and coming. You know what I'm saying? That was one that kind of stuck with me.
So what you working on right now currently, bro?
Shit. A lot of things. I just signed this nigga named Troop the Bull.
Super cool. Okay.
Yeah.
You got something out? Anything else?
Yeah, he got crazy visuals, bro. That nigga, his visuals is super crazy. We just turned in the project, so that whole project should be coming out. I'm saying next month. That nigga been going viral. So I've been locked in with bro, getting his shit right. Yeah. Think about doing my own album finally. You know what I'm saying? Finally putting some music out. You know what I'm saying? Eventually putting out an album, but I'm working on some shit. Yeah.